It's working?
Yeah.
Cool. Testing.
Be a trial.
Testing. Route 1, Route 4, Route 9 testing. Hello there, football fans, and welcome to Redlands Adventist Academy podcast of live football here on October the 2nd versus Orangewood Adventist Academy. Right now, our Bulldogs are nursing a 14-7 lead, thanks in part to 2 touchdowns by Everett Kendall, 1 running and 1 throwing. The pass was to Keon Smith, and also Bryce Loviak has 30 yards of receiving here today. Right now, we're back on defense. Ooh, and here comes Braden Gang with a tip away on first down for the Spartans. A big play by number 28, Braden Gang, as he knocks the ball away from an offensive player from Orangewood. And it'll be 2nd and 20 now for the Spartans. It's 14-7. The Spartans answered a 14-0 deficit with a quick touchdown right at the end of the first half. In 27 seconds, they marched down and scored on a bomb pass that cut the deficit in half. So right now we are looking at a 14-7 game here on a school day at 130 Tennessee Street. 2nd down. The quarterback is yo-yoing up and down, and he passes off to one of the blockers who's getting big yardage, but he's stopped by Angel Perez after a gain of about 18 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and about 3. Correction, first down. They must have passed 2 lines. So it's first down and about 5 for the Spartans. It's 14-7 Bulldogs here on Wednesday, October 2. Thanks for joining us in this live podcast, courtesy of Justin Edward Hansen, our science teacher who's also AV guy here at Bulldog Country. Here we go. The Spartans have the ball, first down and about 5 at about their own 35-yard line. Ooh, looks like an option. And they're going to get a first down out of it to set up first down, but they're going to need about 18 yards for their next first down. So now it'll be first down for the Spartans. 9:15 left in the game here on a school day. 9 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in this contest. Key plays also were the fact that your Bulldogs converted both conversions. That was huge. One on a pass to Keon Smith, another on a pass to Willem Medema. So both conversions have been successful. Oh, and there's another tip away by Braden Gang on first down. That's Braden's 3rd tip in the last, about 20 minutes. So Braden's had a bunch of great plays on defense. That was one of them as he tipped the ball away from the offender. And that'll bring up 2nd down and about 15 for the Spartans. Meanwhile, the A's and Tampa Bay Rays have started their wild card game in Oakland. And feel free to call in if you happen to know Mackenzie Wheeler's middle name. That is the mystery of the game. And the play is under review, but it looks like the Spartans have something brewing here. We're not sure if the ball was completed. I personally thought he dropped it, but I was screened by students. Did you guys see a good view of that catch? Was that ball completed? The play is under review, and it looks like the play will stand. It's touchdown Spartans, and it's a 14-13 game now with 7.5 minutes remaining here at 130 Tennessee Street, Field 2. This is huge. This is gargantuous, this extra point. It will tie it up, or it will keep the lead on the Bulldog side. Their quarterback, gets a good rush from Alex Swen, but it's completed nonetheless on a shovel pass, and we are tied at 14. So just like that, it is tied up now here on Field 2 with 7:08 remaining in the contest. Our Bulldogs getting ready to head on off to Fresno on Friday to take on what usually amounts to a quartet of games, 4 games. One Friday, one Saturday night, and 2 Sunday. We'll see how it pans out. That's usually how it works. But it may end up being different this year depending on the schedules.
That was only 3.
All right, the Spartans are set to kick off from their own 30-yard line. Back to receive is Keon and Everett. It looks like it's going to Everett. He takes it at about the 5-yard line, goes straight up the field, and he gets all the way up to the 28-yard line. So a nice return of 23 yards by Everett Pierre Kendall here on a Wednesday, October 2. The Bulldogs take over there on offense, knotted up at 14. So here we go with 6:50 remaining. It's first down and about 12 yards for the Bulldogs from their own 28-yard line. Ooh, there's an option pass to Angel Perez, and he gets about 5 yards, getting out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Correction, 33-yard line. That'll bring up second and about 12. All right, your Bulldogs were up 14-0. Now it's 14-all, but they have the ball, and they are moving with both timeouts remaining here in the game. Those of you watching via satellite, you might be wondering what happens if the game ends up tied. We found that out earlier this season. They will do an overtime with each team getting the ball collegiate style, depending on how that works out. So stay tuned. Hopefully that won't be necessary. There's a big completion to Braden Gang from Everett Kendall. Good for about 30 yards, and that's a Bulldog first down all the way to the 25-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 5 for our Bulldogs with 5:20 remaining in the game. That was Willem Medema. He caught a 3-yard conversion earlier. Those are the fans going wild. Look at all these people here that gave up the after-school special to watch this game today. Keon Smith is loose. Look at that. Oh, and we got a flag coming up as Keon Smith just got tackled. Uh-oh, and he's still down. Let's hope he's okay. I think he will be. It looked like a suplex from here. The play is under review, but there was definitely a flag thrown, which should be an automatic first down for our Bulldogs, setting up 1st and goal. So Keon is still down. Is the clock running? My mouth is.
Yeah, the clock is still running, Age.
It is still running. We're inside of 4.5 minutes remaining. Lamar, does the clock stop?
Come on.
All right, here he comes. Keon Edward Smith is okay. He's staying in the game. And that'll set up 1st and goal for your Bulldogs. The clock is running. This is the first time ever that Orangewood has come to Redlands. We almost always go there, so this is a real treat, having the Spartans here at 130 Tennessee Street. Every time we've always gone to their pad, they are here at our pad. And it's 1st and goal. Here we go. Everett Kendall has the ball, and he dumps it off to Angel Perez, who gets about 6 yards, setting up 2nd and goal. All right. The clock is now approaching pi remaining in the game. We're approaching a pi warning. 2nd and goal, and the Bulldogs are taking their time, resting their defense. Both teams have not used any of their 2 second-half timeouts at this juncture. The clock is running, much to the dismay of the Orangewood coach. He doesn't think it should be. And a good rush by number 2 of Orangewood as Everett has to dump it into the ground toward Keon, but unable to make a connection. That'll bring up 3rd and goal. The clock is still running. We're at 2:40 remaining in the contest. So just a little bit inside of 160 seconds left. Bulldogs are taking their time. We're at 2.5 minutes now. And the coach is wondering from Orangewood if the clock should be running. Everett dumps it off to Keon, and Keon is on the loose. A nice pull by number 3, and that's going to set up a huge 4th and goal. Is it hand-holding time yet, fans? It might be.
You know, one thing I think this game's going to come down to is big plays.
Preach it, brother. Big plays. This is going to come down to a big play. What do you think, Mike Trout jersey?
I'm pretty sure that if the defense can really lay it down at this moment, that the offense is really going to struggle.
Well, that is well put. You're ready for a career on ABC.
Thanks.
That is fresher than the salad I just had at lunch. Wow. That is really good. It is a 2-minute warning, and it is there is a huge play coming up as the Bulldogs are meeting at center field discussing what to do on offense on 4th and about 10. Yeah, the halftime giveaway, our Papa John's player of the game, is what we'll be determining soon. Right now, in the lead is probably Mike Trout's brother, and that is Everett Kendall. He has both touchdowns. He ran one in and threw the other one. So Everett Kendall is right now in the running for our Papa John's player of the game, the brother of Mike Trout over there. Hey, Trout, put the out in Trout. That's what I yell at Angel games.
Stop. Stop.
Whenever he plays against my Orioles, I yell, hey, Mike, put the out in Trout. Love me some phonics. Can't go wrong with phonics. And here we go. It's 4th down. Grab the hand of the person next to you because this is a big moment of this game. Here we go. 4th and goal from the 10-yard line. Willem Maedema under center is about to hike it to Everett Pierre Kendall, and we are underway. Here we go. Everett throws it, and it's caught by Angel for a touchdown. Woo! That is gargantuous. Woo! Angel was open in the back of the end zone, and a key play was Willem to let that go because it looked like Everett was throwing it to Willem. Willem ducked under the ball and let it go to Angel, and it's good for 6 points. Well done, both fellas. Woo! And it's now 20-14 Bulldogs. You can let go of the hand of the person next to you now. Whew. Has your heart rate come down yet? Man, I'm getting too old for this. I'm checking my pulse right now. The drama, the tension. I can't handle this. I haven't gotten this tense since I gave a physics test yesterday. Whew.
Oh my goodness.
Man, this is rough. Here we go for the extra point. The clock is not running. It's still at 2 minutes, nor should it be. Once you get to 2 minutes, football fans, it is on stop time. So if you're not aware of flag football rules, here we go. Everett, he feeds it to Bryce, and the ball is knocked away. That play did not really look like it was going to work there, but nonetheless, that's our first failed conversion of the day. It is now 20-14 as scoring touchdown teams have been 5 for 6 on conversions today. 2 for Orangewood and 2 for Redlands. Correction, 4 for 5. Alrighty, here we go. Set to kick off is Angel Perez. He was our touchdown catcher a moment ago at the 2-minute warning. So here we go. Angel is setting up the Toys R Us ball to kick it off. And here we go for the big last chance of the Spartans to tie this game. Here we go. The defense is set. They're well rested, as that was a long, methodical drive by our offense that killed a lot of time off the clock. All right, the kick is taken at about the goal line by Orangewood. And there's the pull by Bryce Perry. But the Spartans get it all the way to our 35-yard line, so a nice return. That was about a 45-yard return by Orangewood, setting up a 1st and 15 inside of 2 minutes. No timeouts have been burned by either team. So here we go. It might be hand-holding time again here. Lorena.
No. Shut up.
Luann.
No.
Here we go. Orangewood is sporting the black jerseys with the green trim, and our Bulldogs are in white with the blue trim. And there's a big gain for Orangewood. And we've got a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is here. It might be a tackle on Alex Swen. It is. So that's going to tack on 10 more. And so now we're looking at 1st and goal from about the 12-yard line.
Bulldogs.
No, more like 8-yard line it's going to be. So it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. So it might be hand-holding time again here as 1:35 remaining. That's 95 seconds. This is the most bizarre thing, football fans. It takes actually longer to play the last 2 minutes than it does the first 18 because of that running time, stopping time rule. Thanks, CIF. Nonetheless, we are witnessing an exciting game on a school night, and we'll take it. This is a lot more exciting than our Bulldogs' 32-0 win last Monday at Bethel Christian.
Really? That bad, huh?
It was exciting because and there's a huge sack from Alex Swen. He gets those yards back from his penalty and then some as he sacked the quarterback for a loss of about 12. That's the crowd going wild. Look at all these people here that gave up the after-school special. Thank you all for being here. Supporting Bulldog football on a school day. Thank you. Thank you. It's right now a timeout courtesy of Orangewood. And so now let me just remind you that I'd like to tell you all of our football teams in alphabetical order. Bears, Bengals, Bills, Broncos, Browns, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, Cowboys, Dolphins, Eagles, Falcons, 49ers, Giants, Jets, Lions, Packers, Patriots, Rams, Redskins, Saints, Seahawks, Steelers, Vikings. You're welcome. Those were the alphabetized NFL football teams for your Wednesday, October 2 pleasure. Right now, it's going to be 2nd and goal from about the 15-yard line, thanks in part to that sack from Alex Swen, who could be in the running now for Papa John's player of the game. That was huge. We're looking at about 1 minute 20 seconds remaining in this. That's 80 seconds, football fans, here on a Wednesday. All right, players on the field for your Bulldogs. Nick at Night Thompson, Alex Swen, Gavin, Isaac People Fancannell, Angel Perez, Braden Gang, and Everett Kendall are on the field. Defensively, an endo round, and there's a big pull by Angel. Clock running, and looks like Orangewood is going to burn their final timeout. All right, Orangewood has just taken their final timeout, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Big pull there by Angel Perez, keeping the Spartans out of the end zone. So it's 3rd and goal with no timeouts left for the Spartans.
And the time isn't running. The time isn't running.
I believe there's approximately 1 minute 8 seconds remaining.
How do you know that?
I'm pretty good with numbers.
Of course you are.
It's 3rd and goal from about the, I want to say, 8-yard line. They got that yardage back after that Alex Swen sack. And it's now about 3rd and goal from the 8 with approximately 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining in the contest. It's 5:35 on a school day. Where are you? I'll tell you where you are. You're watching Bulldog football via a podcast courtesy of Justin Edward Hansen.
It's 5:36, but okay.
And he wants you to know, in the words of Maui, what can he say except you're welcome?
Oh my God.
Here they are. The Spartans have taken the field. Your Bulldogs are ready. Nick at Night Thompson, Alex Swen, Angel Perez, Gavin, Sack Daddy Fancannell. Oh, and I believe it's picked off in the end zone by Everett Kendall. It is. And that should cement Everett Kendall being our Papa John's player of the game. If he's not, then who is? It's intercepted by Everett. Alex went at a hurry. In fact, it was under review whether Alex had him before he let the ball go. Thank goodness they didn't blow the whistle because it was picked off by Everett Kendall. And since the Spartans are out of timeouts, this should be all she wrote. Hear that Bulldog crowd going wild. Uh-oh, there's a flag on the play. Looks like we have an illegal motion as on our Bulldogs as they tried to down the ball. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. But we are inside of 1 minute remaining in the game. Since the Spartans are out of timeouts, all our Bulldogs have to do is down it. This will be about as procedural as a worksheet in math class. Sorry, I just tickled myself.
What would you say was the key to today's game?
Well, very good question. What was the key? Well, it looks like the Spartans just tried to call a timeout. I thought they were out of timeouts. Just a second here as we look to get to the bottom of this.
I believe I was right earlier when I said it would come down to big plays.
Oh, yeah, they tried to call it, but they're out. Okay, I believe they have called a timeout. Apparently, one of those other timeouts was called by us in the second half, so still it should just be a formality here, downing the ball. I think, back to your question, Justin Edward, I believe the key to this game was key on. Key on was the key to this game. I just got an LOL from Mackenzie Lorraine Wheeler.
No! Not even close. Stop.
So, yeah, I'd say the key to the game was key on. He was clutch. He had some big plays. He stayed in the game after getting tackled. Bye-bye, football fans. Make sure you watch me on www.brenaloviak.com. Meanwhile, the Spartans are coming out of their last timeout. The Bulldogs are preparing to down the ball, and we can head on out and start doing our homework. You can tell the kids can't wait.
Wednesday night Bible study.
Oh, that's right, Wednesday night Bible study. I'm driving to my parents' house to visit them on a school night. Good times. Keon under center. And it looks like Keon is going to run the ball. He is running. And he burned a few seconds extra by running around there. So smart play. Okay, that'll end the game because the amount of time left is less than what is necessary. That's the game. And there it is. Your Bulldogs are in the W column. Woo! Can I get a what? 20-14 is the final. Our Papa John's player of the game is definitely Everett Kendall. He had the big pick at the end, and he was a part of both touchdowns today, running in a 28-yarder, our first score, throwing another one to Keon Smith for our second score. Congratulations, Everett Kendall. You're getting free pizza courtesy of our good friends at Papa John's for being our Papa John's player of the game. Until next time, I'm Brent Oloviak saying so long from Field 2 here at 130 Tennessee Street. I'm watching a bunch of mamas do the wave and salute their kids as the kids run under their tunnel of love after a victory. You've been watching Bulldog football on Wednesday, October 2. Congratulations, Bulldogs, and thanks for joining us. Don't miss our next few games from Fresno Adventist Academy as part of the Fresno tournament this weekend coming up. Until then, I'm Brennan Loviak for Justin Hansen saying so long once again from a football field in Redlands, California. Bye-bye, everybody.